And here's Mitch operating the Yanmar backhoe. Look at that finesse. Look at the concentration in that. And there goes the bucket. Oh, you're done? And there you can see the amount that we are above. I'm on the center line of the 4-inch pipe, and you can see how much it drops down there. I guess it's not very easy to see the angle here, but over here you can see that we've got about a 2-inch lift on the Y coming off of that. Yeah, so you can see the Y coming up. Okay. So now, just got to kind of spread our dirt around a little bit, get the pipe situated, and then there's a footing goes under the pipe here, so we have to dig down deeper under the pipe and do what's called a bridge, just to thicken the footing under where the pipe crosses through it. Okay. And that is where the pipe comes up, inside of the closet under the stairs, next to the post, where we can get all of the bathrooms and kitchen above plumbed into it. Okay.
That's really a bad video to post because he wanted me to film it. It's like,
Oh, I can cut that out.
we'll cut it out. But
And so here we go. There is the 1.25 inch main coming into an 1.25 inch ball valve. And then we'll put a T here that has a valve down for the low point drain, and then it comes up and over to where the water heater is going to be. And we had our inspection today. Inspector liked everything, signed off on it. This is our dimple sheet that is a water barrier. So now we have to fix up the old downspout and tight pipe there, and then it'll come over here and across under where the new stairway is going to be. This is where the new stairway is. We have a sloped wall that matches the run of the stairs, or the rise and run. So Mitch backfilled in this area here. And again, the new 1¼ L gauge copper pipe is all fixed and covered and inspected and cleared. And this is where the foundation perf line comes out. At this point here, it is tight line with a 1/4 inch per foot slope on it, leading away from the house. There's some of the perforated line. These perforations go down. You can just see the perforations there. You want the perforations on the bottom, and then a little bit of a tray between the two on the bottom of the pipe to carry the water away. And then when you are away from the foundation, then you stop using gravel fill and you pack it tight with soil and switch to tight line and plummet away from the house. This is one of the garage door openings here. 2 more over there. Okay, and so right now what we got to do is finish up here real quick. Oh, he needs to be able to visually see that.
This?
No, the joints for the leak test. All right. Final note. Captain's log. Earth date 4/20/2018. 4:59. So we have, there is the wall center, and the dot is the edge of the wall for chalk lines. We've got 3 footings are marked out here. There is the plumbing for the main line. And if you can see it in the video, I don't know, you can see that we dug down under the pipe, and that is bridging under the pipe to just kind of reinforce the cement about 14 inches either side of the pipe. And then we put a little extra rebar down there to hold it. So we have the pipe is laid in there. It's opened up under the house to expose the connection to the existing cast iron pipe. And then we have the pipe is buried except for right around where the joints are, so that we can do a leak inspection on Monday when the inspector comes back to leak test the pipes. And once we get that, then Tuesday we are scheduled to pour the slab. So we have a lot of work to do before Tuesday. We have to get all this rebar in and we have to put some styrofoam insulation under the living space entry down here. And then we have to put in some anchors, some CB bases, big bases for concrete and posts. And then we got wire mesh and the vapor barrier, and then there's a few sticks of rebar that need to go in here too. So we got plenty to do. Uh-oh. Somebody bent my foundation bolt. That's the big bolt. Someone is going to be punished for that. I think a severe beating should suffice. And you can just see where the blue chalk line is on the foundation. And that is the top of the floor, where that blue line is, all around. And that is flush to the floor under the door over there. Okay, well, that's it. I am done, and it's time to go and enjoy a Friday afternoon, evening. All right, this is what we are going to be installing tomorrow. These are CB bases. You see that they are a pretty good gauge of metal. They take 5/8 inch bolts. These are the other bases we're going to be using. These are ABU 44s. The Z stands for zinc, or Z-Max. They have a little extra galvanizing on them. And we have this foam to wrap on the black ABS sewer pipe that comes up through the concrete foundation slab, so that it will be able to have a little bit of motion as it expands and contracts between the pipe and the concrete. Then we have these here concrete rebar spacers, holders. Those hold the rebar up off the ground when we put them into the footings. And then we have some Sika epoxy that we're going to have to use for the bolts that will drill into the concrete for these bases. But I'm going to talk to the inspector and see if instead of these we can use one of the larger CB bases. So we'll see what happens. And then we have string, mason's line, and some stakes that we're going to use to mark out the locations. So lots happening tomorrow. Tuesday actually is when we pour the concrete, but I wanted to have this stuff ready to go for tomorrow so we can get it all marked down and positioned. So, okay,